Hello everybody, welcome back to From the Ash once again. We're somewhere a little bit different today, never been here before. We've come to Alton Towers. I'm 32 years old, never really been on a roller coaster. Listen, people screaming already. I've got to say, there's some big roller coasters here. You've got Smiler and Oblivion and all the famous ones are here. And I've never really done roller coasters before. I'm gonna try and push myself, I'm gonna try and go on some scary ones. But to say I'm a roller coaster fan would probably not be too accurate. I'm not scared of them, but at the same time, I've never really done them, so I don't really know what to expect. Oblivion has always freaked me out. It looks, you know, that's the one where you hang over the edge. I've got my camera obviously with me today, and I've got my GoPro. I'll try and get some footage. I don't know if I'm allowed to use the camera or not on the rides. We'll find out. I'll just say as well, before I forget, if you're new to the channel, welcome, good to have you here, but don't forget to subscribe, because if you don't subscribe you might miss out on future videos, and we've got some good ones coming up on the channel, so make sure you do that. And if you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, as always appreciated. There's a lot of people here, a lot of cars, a lot of foot traffic. Everyone's here for a day out on Towers today, and I'm really looking forward to it, really excited. We got here a little late, we were going to get here for 10 when it opened, but we overslept. So it's almost 12 now. The park is open until 7 PM, so we've got a full day here. Let's see how many rides we can get in, and let's see how sick I get. And just like that, we're in. Not much of a queue today. A lot of people here. It is very busy, don't get me wrong, but coming through the gates, it was actually dead simple. We booked our tickets online, so it was a lot more speedy. There was a lot of people queuing to the box office to buy their tickets, but if you want to get in quicker, based off today's experience, I would say buy your tickets online and you'll be in before you know it, and we're in. They got this thing here advertising the Halloween special that they have. That's very popular. Yeah. If you want a bit of a different sort of experience of Alton Towers, come on these dates. Look at all this here. They've got a stage set up with picnic tables. There's food vans everywhere. I'm not sure if this is always here, this stage, but a nice touch, especially on a day like today where the sun's out. All right, going on this one. We're going on this one. Pinball something, Pinball Wizard or something or other. We don't really know a lot about this one. This looks like a bit of a tamer one compared to, what's it called, Oblivion and that, so we'll give this one a try first and ease our way into it. Apparently the queue for this one is 1 hour, which compared to some of the others, we saw some of the queue times and it was like 90 minutes, 100 minutes. So this one has an hour, it was nice and tame. It's the first roller coaster we've come across, but yeah, looking forward to it, Hopefully there's somewhere for me to put my bag. Joe says there is, so. Joe, look at this sign. It's very British, that. We love queuing so much, so we've got queuing rules. For this first ride. Maybe we committed too early, I don't know. This isn't even one of the big rides, this is just one of the first roller coasters you come to, but I'm going to try and get the GoPro on. It says on the side no baggage, but I don't know if the GoPro counts as baggage. We'll find out. There you go, we've been on it. That was a good roller coaster. I wasn't allowed to take my GoPro on, the guy said no cameras on there, so I couldn't do it, but as you can see from behind me, it was a good one. It was my level of roller coaster, that, not too scary, just the right amount of spin. I'm a laugher as well. When I go on roller coasters, I don't really scream, I just laugh all the way around. But that was a really good one anyway, enjoyed that. We were in the queue for that ride, by the way, for 1 hour. And that wasn't even one of the big roller coasters. So if you want to go on all the big roller coasters, really you need to come here for 2-3 days and stay in the hotel, because there's just so much. We're never going to pack it all in today, but we're going to do our best. Okay, this looks a little more serious. Yes, 165-second ride time, 14 loops, a world record for this ride right here. Whoa, that's insane. Might regret this, feel like this might be something I come to regret when I'm vomiting everywhere, but we are going on this one. We're going on the Smiler. We're going to do Oblivion later, because I think the queue for that one was quite long at the moment. So we're going to take on Smiler, which has a world record of 14 loops on it. So it's like, you know, this is a serious roller coaster. I feel like that last one just got us into it, eased us into the way of things. There's a 100-minute wait in this queue, so it's not a short one, but I feel like it's going to be worth it. Whoa, Joe, I can't believe we're going on this. Can't believe I'm going on this. I'm a homebody, you know. I know, but I'm used to, my life these days just revolves around making dinner for you. Things like this. Look at that. Things like this don't really come into my sort of day-to-day routine, but we've got a little pot of Pringles for the queue. We didn't want to get lunch because we thought if you get lunch and then you're sick on the ride, there'll be plenty for you to throw up. So we're queuing for Smiler. See you in 100 minutes. I wish I could take this camera on safely, but obviously that's not possible. So you'll have to just take my word for it. I mean, that sign doesn't bode well, does it? Danger of death. We have done it. We come off the Smiler. Best ride ever, honestly. You're doing the loops and going round and round. I was screaming, I was laughing. It was the best. Joe did it all the way round. Well, you can't see me. Joe did it all the way round with her arms in the air, which I couldn't quite do that, but oh my days, best roller coaster you've ever done. If you are coming to Alton Towers, get yourself on it. There's me and Joe up there.
That's good, isn't it?
Here we are. There we go. Look at us having the time of our lives, Joe. Look at this. You can buy your Smiler merch in case you want to remember the ride with a woolly Christmas jumper or a teddy bear. They got you covered. Some kids just asked if they could be in my vlog, and I said no because they were quite young and I didn't have parents' permission. But kids who said that, if you're watching this, thanks for saying hi. Hope you enjoyed the vlog. This is the one. This is the one that I've been most scared of going on. Oblivion, which goes down into there. This is the one where I always see people going on this ride and it just looks terrifying. But I think if you're at Alton Towers, you've got to go on this one. You've got to go on Oblivion. So I'm going to try and face my fears today and go on this one. Obviously can't take the camera on because as you can see above me, it's a straight drop down into a black hole. But I'm waiting. Oh, there's somebody coming. Here we go. Let's see what it's like. Watch this. They hang you over the edge. They hang you over the edge like that, and then in. Oh my days! Do you want to go on that? I know it's terrifying, but I feel like it's got to be done. I feel like it's got to be done. Right, we're gonna go get the queue for this. Give it a go. This way then. This way. That's fast track. Smiler was amazing, genuinely. I can't tell you how good it was. 14 loop-the-loops, which is a world record for a roller coaster as well. So if you're gonna do something a little bit groundbreaking, you know, that's the one for that. But we are going straight into another ride. We're doing Oblivion. We'll have done the big two then. And then you've got Nemesis that we want to try and do as well. And everybody keeps talking about the Wicker Man one, which we also want to do. It's a little frustrating because I really want to show you on the roller coasters, but obviously I can't take my camera on and they won't even let me take my GoPro, so I'm a little restricted, but I'm going to show you as best I can. We've been here for 3 hours, 3.5 hours. We've only been on 2 rides, so you need to be prepared to queue. I did wonder if with COVID times and everything the queues might be less. They haven't been. It's very, very busy, but there we are. That's Alton Towers for you. It's one of the UK's main theme parks. Has to be expected, I guess. Anyway, join in the queue. See you on the other side. No, wait. What? I just want to get this on my camera. And there we go, Oblivion done. Tick that one off the list. It actually wasn't that bad. Everyone's been telling me over the years, and you know, it's got a bit of a reputation, hasn't it? Oblivion has been quite a scary one, but it really wasn't that bad. Although I will say this, queue was short, and I think the queue was short for a reason, because the ride was short. It was over within 20 seconds. But there we go, we've done it. We ticked that off the list. Let's go and have a look at the photos of ourselves. Look at that. Me and Joe are in separate ones. There we go, me and Joe were in 2 separate photos. There was one of Joe sat with some fella, and then me sat by myself. So we decided not to buy them. Anyway, time for food. It's 4 o'clock and we still haven't eaten. So we're gonna have to grab something to eat now, and then we're gonna go and try and find Wicker Man, which is, everyone's talking about Wicker Man, how good that ride is. So we're gonna try and find that one. Loving Alton Towers so far, great vibe, everyone's having a nice time. We've done Smiler, we've done Oblivion, so we've done 2 of the big rides. Now to go and get myself a big lunch, and then take on Wicker Man. Stop for a little bit of lunch in a chicken joint. Joe, what you got there?
Chicken salad.
Going for a classic chicken salad, but I have gone for something a little bit different. Chicken donut burger. So you've got a ring donut either end with chicken, bacon, lettuce. It's all in there. Oh, this is like swimming. What is that? Look.
Maple syrup.
Maple syrup on this burger. It's like a donut and a burger. Double team, dessert and your main at the same time. I mean, my hands are covered in maple syrup. I'm definitely wearing the wrong t-shirt for this. It's 4 o'clock and we haven't eaten since breakfast, so long overdue. All done. Let's move on to the next ride. I mean, we don't really know where we're going. We're just sort of wandering around at the moment. We're looking for Wicker Man and Nemesis. That was what the man at the chicken shop told us were the 2 best rides that he'd been on. I just feel bad that I can't show you many of the actual roller coasters, but there's nothing I can do. Giving you the best giving you the best blog I can today. They could do, I feel like they could do with more signs up around here, don't you think? Yeah, definitely. Not seeing any signs, any maps, anything like that. So, Alton Towers people, if you're watching, get some signs up, please. There we go, we found it, Wicker Man, but as you can see, 85-minute wait. But we're going for it anyway. We did queue for an hour and a half for Smiler as well, I think, so about the same as that, but that's the thing, me and Joe have been saying, we've had a nice day today, and it really has been fun. However, you do a lot of just standing around. So maybe bring a book. Bring a book or bring some work that you can do on your phone while you're in the queue, because then you won't be bored. But me and Joe have been bored quite a lot today, but then, I don't know, it's kind of worth it, because then when you go on the ride, it's the most thrilling 3 minutes of your life until you go on the next one, and then that tops it. Smiler's still the winner for me so far, but everyone's been talking about this one, Wicker Man, so let's see how it goes. I'll let you know after. There we are, look at that. Time of our lives. Wicker Man done. That was a really good one, really fast, that one. Had a lot of pace. It was a long wait, mind. We were waiting for like, I don't know, hour and a half, maybe hour and 45 minutes. So it really was a long wait, but I would say worth it. Probably my favourite one. No, Smiler was my favourite one so far actually, but Wicker Man pretty good as well. I've shown you the photo obviously that you've seen there. Me and Joe were on the ride. It's as good as I can show you to in-ride footage. You're not allowed to take the GoPro on. I do ask every ride if I can take it on. They always say no. So if you're coming to get the vlog of Alton Towers for the day, you might struggle to get that footage, but nice to see the photo of us on the ride anyway. We look like 2 old pensioners. I had my hands up like that, not all the way up, just like that, just enough. Very British. I'm having fun, but only this much. We probably got in the gates, I would say, about 12 o'clock, and it is now, I think, 5:30. So it's getting on a bit now for time. We've probably got time to do one more ride. I think if you're going to come here, just accept that there's going to be queues. You know, you're going to spend a lot of your day just standing around. But when you do get on the rides here are different class. Really, really good level of fun. There's Joe running past there. Joe's running past, so that means it's time to move on and find another ride. Where should we go now? Here we go, guys, we finally found a map. We're down here, I think, by Wicker Man, but we're going to walk up around here, past the rapids, hopefully to Nemesis if we can make it in time. If the queue's short for the rapids, we might go on those. Not 100% sure yet, but as you can see, it's a pretty big old place. Little top tip for you as well. There aren't very many maps, or we haven't seen very many maps anyway, so if you do see one, take a picture of it on your phone. You've got it with you all day then, haven't you? Not just a hat rack. We weren't going to go on the rapids, but Joe's done, aren't you, Joe?
Yeah.
Joe's feeling done and tired, and it has been a long day. So we're going to jump on the rapids, although when we were just coming in, as you can see, we're in the walkway bit now, and the man in front of us, temporary delay. Temporary delay is fine. There's a bit of a delay on the rapids at the moment apparently, but we're going to chance it anyway because a lot of people have been leaving, so we think maybe that means that there'll be less people, so the queue will be shorter. That's the theory anyway, so we'll see if that pans out. Joe, favourite ride of the day?
The Smiler.
Joe's gone for the Smiler, and I think I'd probably have to agree. You'll get to the Smiler and the queue will look massive, and the queue is massive, but it's worth it. If there's one ride that's got a long queue, and it's long, and you think, oh, shall we just get in the queue and just go for it? Do that on the Smiler, fully worth it. Oblivion was over way too quick. Wicker Man was very, very good, very different again to the other ones that we did, but it was nice and fast. That was what we liked about Wicker Man. But who knows, maybe the rapids will top them all. Let's see. Queue is moving, it is a long queue, and they do keep doing announcements saying it's not working, so I don't know, maybe we'll not be in the queue very long because we might leave. Oh, there's a train here, look. Oh, monorail. Whenever I see a monorail, it reminds me of the Simpsons episode with the monorail in. Monorail, monorail, monorail. We're on the rapid boat. We were worried we wouldn't get on it, but we're on it. And it's moving it's faster than you think. Whoa! Did we steer it? No, I thought, oh, the monorail's there. What a lovely scene. Oh, it's bumpy, isn't it? Bump off against all the stuff. What a lovely way to end the day though, Joe, eh? Little trip on the rapids. Look at this. It goes quite fast. When you're looking at it from the river, you know, from the side, it doesn't look like it goes that quick, does it? It says don't use cameras, but I'm taking a risk. I wanted to get a nice wall. I wanted to get a nice shot to end the vlog. Oh, we're going in a tunnel now. There we are. Can't really see. Oh, there I am. Whoa, whoa. This is really good. We thought this was going to be like a gentle ride along the river. We're bombing it down the tunnel. Do not drop your camera, Ash. Do not drop your camera. Whoa. This is our last ride of the day. I just got covered in water. This is our last ride of the day. It's 7 o'clock, so the rides all end right here, right now. 7 o'clock is when it shuts. Little tip for you, as long as you're in the queue for the ride before 7, you'll still get to do it. Another little tip for you, as I go around the rapids and spin and almost drop my camera, download the app, because if you download the app, you got a map on there, it tells you all the queue times. We didn't do it today, we actually forgot, and a man that we were talking to in the queue reminded us to do it, so I wish I'd listened to him sooner, because that would have made our day a lot simpler. But we're going to go back to the car after this, so it's goodbye from me, it's goodbye from Joe over there. Look at us having a good time. That's a good one. No idea what that's about. Maybe it's Joe. Joe. Joe's looking for me over there. Joe. She's seen me. No idea what's going on over there. Dinosaurs are racing each other. Probably the sort of thing you get into when you have kids, isn't it? What you say? Joe loved it. This I just thought thought the vlog was done actually, but I'll just show you this. Nice seating area here. Got quite a few food vans around as well. A few marquees for if it rains. Lovely lake. Castle in the distance. You know, it's all here. So when your day's finished, I mean, our day is over. We can't go on any more rides, but the food vans are still open. Everyone's still hanging out here. So I guess you can just enjoy it, you know, just kind of chill out and enjoy it. So we might do that. We might grab a crepe or something, or a coffee before the drive back to Gloucester. We need to buy parking from somewhere as well. I think there's probably a box office or resort box office, they'll do it. So we need to get some maybe we should sort it out first, Joe. We'll go and get the parking, and if we've still got the time and everything's open, Might go and get something to sustain us for the journey home. Just in case you're wondering, guys, this is where we got the parking tickets from. It was £6 in there. Got my churros, guys. I'm not gonna lie. Waited about as long for those churros as we did to go on Oblivion. It literally was a long time, but the poor fella was on his own and he was doing his best, so I'm not going to criticise too harshly. He was a nice guy, but it was a long wait, so hopefully they're really good. They look pretty. I don't know if you can see the chocolate sauce there. In fact, I'll bring it over. There it is. Chocolate sauce, top churros. Are they any good, Joe? Joe says yes.
Punchy, aren't they?
They are, but I think that's how it's supposed to be, isn't it?
I know, I've got them more.
I've not had a churro in years. Quite surprised today, actually. Didn't see any other vloggers today, did you? Not one person with a vlogging camera here today. In fact, while I was filming, a lot of people were looking at me as though I was a bit weird. I'm not a bit weird. There's a wasp here now. 8 PM and the wasp's still here. We were going to share a portion, but at the last minute I said, why don't we just get a portion each? I think we could have shared. Definitely got too many churros, but that's alright. It's a long journey home, and these will keep us warm on the drive back to Gloucester. We were saying it's probably a good thing that we're leaving late. Like, most people have gone now. It's pretty quiet here, as you can see behind me. But hopefully by the time we get to our car, so many people will have left that it'll be really easy to find the car and to get out. Sometimes places like this, as I'm sure you know, gets very busy. So that's our plan. Churros, then home, then bed.